Trying to check out the lights. A lot of brake sparks, eh? Check this side now, what? Over here. When you might be crossing. The brake sparks. Got a fucking bunch, eh? Most think they're really sophisticated. Psychologically sophisticated. Arse clowns. Must make them really clever. Science. Pseudoscience. This is what pseudoscience comes to in the end. I don't mean the science they call pseudoscience, I mean their pseudoscience. I mean their cleverness that they believe is intelligent and substitutes for intelligence. And love, of course. Yeah, this side is dogs in the corner. Might be somebody, guy, whatever. Check out the white with the lights. Not just white, but this is why targets talk about a preponderance of whites and reds. As I say, occasional other cars across, but you see it. You're not going to get every fucking white and red and whatever, but like the bikes, you're going to get them. You know they're going to be here. The constant circling, swarming. Get close in the each pocket. The pseudo-scientific method of horseshit, designed by twisted idiot scientists, pseudo-scientists. People say it's through the American Psychological Association, the APA. You know, these people that have to sign up for this horseshit, you know, these separate businesses and bozos. Businesses and bozos. That's a good one, that about covers it. Got the impulse to just get a move. I don't know why. Let's, rather than cross here, I'll just black. See what else you got. What the camera will do is it'll pick up all the same things, all the same people, the same companies. But I'll set up far enough. Oh, wonder, I generally don't go this way. So, that'd be for me crossing here. Let's take a walk along here. It'll be just the same but different. Different but the same. Corner here. of these people you talk to here and there in companies, business, some of them are alright, yeah. Check this out. I think it's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? They've absolutely no conception of the real reasons behind it. All illusory, but red. So as my head's high on the camera. We're in Leith, by the way. North Leith Mill, that says. I don't actually know Leith that well. What's the lights here? The brights. What's the brights again? Quite no lights. Ends up being just as distinct. Wonder if can I get out here? Have a wee wander. Little break, eh? It's not very exciting, I know. Gonna wait for the lights again. I'm a wee bit short of sleep. So stringing ideas together is a bit the environment, you know, that they surround you with as well is actually designed so that you're not really stringing three thoughts together as well, yeah. Even when you want to switch off and like this, a little break, a little relaxation, you're waiting for some bullshit, you know. You're waiting to see what you might have missed, what was actually going to be there for the next corner or whatever, yeah. In case it was really good, yeah. Something distinctive like the rig or cars coming in and stopping there, yeah. It's a car. It's oh, well, they just have to shit. That's student shit, it's just there. It's alright. They just have to come in here and ride their bikes around. Go around in circles, eh? And they're going around in circles anyway, so I wonder what that design was. I like a bit of foliage, yeah. Reminds me of happier days, happier times, more peaceful times. I'd really like to fuck off and get a wander somewhere, yeah? Another one stopping it. Another red top. Orange top, red top, whatever. You do actually start to, you know, the ones that come in, the opposite adjacent or where you'd be coming out, you do tend to go into this they live mode, yeah? You're wondering whether the pseudo-normals or the skulls, yeah? The walking dead. Dead vagina walking. Somebody said that on YouTube. It's actually a hypnotherapy guy. He was kind of acknowledging one of my. So that was in response to somebody else, on my part. He I was going to. You include some of my, well, a lot of my videos regularly. Not my videos, not these videos. I'm not going to inflict them on everybody on Twitter. You know, people can just come to them through YouTube. Oh, here we go. Dog walker. So we'll just yeah, where was we? Yeah, my video choices, music, and a lot of music. Choose a lot of music, whether it's classical or other different forms of rock and pop and psychedelia and whatever, yeah. Because this is the thing, some people are going to come walk the dogs, but you know you're never going to get to yourself for long, whatever the case. Bike looking for is he out yet? Where is he? Oh, watch this guy paying attention. I'm pretending he's not paying attention. Watch. You know, in talks, of course, there's various people. Like I've liked Ike for years. You know, he's not been on the go for years. I've liked him since the early '90s. Yeah. Well, I've been increasing, like, yeah. I knew the stuff he was saying was really important. Yeah. He does have this passing new agey dualistic aspect, but not to any great degree you need to really concern yourself about, yeah. Mostly his information is just too useful, you know, the car opposite moves off, you come around, so same shit. Let's have a little look. And there's an Australian guy, Max Egan. So actually I came to him through Ike's website, yeah. And he's grown on me, and he's made done a lot of stuff, got a lot of videos, and I don't know why people just write. I don't know why people make that choice. Why they see videos as more effective, which might sound like a silly thing to say, but. I mean, I do this. They do these partly out of necessity, and just to expose this. I mean, there's a bigger picture here worth exposing, yeah. I don't mean bigger than him. I mean bigger than any, larger than any personal considerations of how it came about, or guilt by association, insinuation, blah blah blah. The way it works. I mean, it's all circular, yeah. It's all suggestive. So just goes round and round, like they do, literally in their repeating loop, yeah. So if they want to do that, fine. Let's. I mean, fuck the passive aggressors, man. The sneaky aggressors. Yeah, these people have had it their way for too long. These nutters obviously believe they're going to get away with this shit, yeah. Been getting away with it for too long. I mean, it's I don't know how to pronounce it. It's megalomaniacal. Watch the band here. Watch. Just to the film. The side glimpse. Let's not forget the subliminal side glimpses. Right, rather than just walking ahead, just let it happen. for a bit. Hold on, watch. Find out the guy's parallel now. As it just so happens. And we get a little look. There he goes. Dog at the other side, but actually, what should be crossing? I've been walking up there and crossing this past these corners. I've been kind of watching. This guy kind of trying to make up his mind whether he's carrying on. Little look see again. Goes back the same way. Doesn't actually cross. Just comes to the parallel point and walks back. Which is fine, which is up to him. Look at this fucking thing. Yeah. Check this out. Yeah, this fucking juggernaut coming up just as you're passing. Check the lights on the other side now. Coming. Watch. Remember the green bright as mentioned before? Guy's going out with his dog, look. Look directly opposite, look. Here he comes now. No, he stopped. Where is he? He was coming and oh, he's went in the other direction. This is as bad as me for chopping and changing. Go back in. It's kind of what I had in mind. I was going to let him come around and here and just go back up here. Check this out. It's all go around the targets, eh? It's like this constant microcosm, your everyday workers, you know? You've been mangoed. That was weird, wasn't it? You see that? See as the guy came parallel to the guy with the pram. The way he just fucking weird. And the next guy. Look at this corner now. Yeah, so Xavier featured a number of videos on my choices on his hypnotherapy daily, and the articles as well. Some articles I choose, you know. The videos tend to attract him, you know, video choices. I think it's a bit of variety for him, you know. My eclecticism, I was going to say, I don't know, just whatever we want to call it, you know. I do have kind of wide ranging tastes, yeah. I'm hearing something big. I'm hearing something, you hear it? What the fuck's that? curiosity is getting the better of me. And the back. And looking for the intersect. Well, I've got to come out at some point. Scottish water again. Length. This is just so happens. This side. Like I say, all happens at once. So. I'm kind of hungry. Just disabled for the corner here. Somebody's acting up. Actually, this is quite good. As I say, little breathing space, you know. If somebody comes in here, it's going to be quite noticeable, isn't it? Well, I would say so. Not very exciting for you, but as I said, but tired for repeating myself and stringing all the same ideas together. Yeah, so Max Egan, I really only know, I don't know much about him. I only know what I hear from what he tells you himself. And then you find that he's actually into the same, so he was into the same things. You know, he did the same things for trying to make a living before, but could never seem to quite get it together. That sounds familiar. But I think, yeah, he seems to have managed. Maybe he lives off donations now. Yeah. But the fact that I think he sold artwork before, and he worked in the not in bands or whatever. Maybe he did. But he, you know, well, it's the periphery of the music industry. You know, did mixing and I don't know, just something like that. You know, stuff like that. Basically, on the artistic side, yeah. Which is, well, as you might expect, but I had no idea, yeah. Maybe an engineer or something for all I knew, you know. But then you find that he basically had the same interests, yeah. Doesn't sound like much of a rocker, but all music is rock. So yeah, he mentions donations as a lot of bloggers and video bloggers, videographers or whatever do. And, so maybe there's something to be said for that. Here now. Customary red, huh? Watch. Fuck me. You think, you know, both of them would be going like, snap, yeah, bazinga, yeah. Probably just this po-faced Masonic look, yeah. The narcissistic snicker, yeah. Here now. Right. There's orangey. That was weird, wasn't it? Look at this one. That giant sewing machine. White with lights again. Crash going in here, slowing down, starting up, slowing down. Make up your mind. But as I say, it can be so entertaining just fucking checking out this sort of endless shenanigans, you know? The endless little, the endless psyops, that's the psyops, yeah. Psychological warfare, operations. This is the battleground, of course, that's what all this shit is about. For these self-important idiots. Yeah, so the fact that Max Egan, as far as I know, concentrates on videos, you know? Because I grew up reading Colin Wilson. I was always a big, something in my own mind, Colin Wilson aficionado, yeah? Aficionado. And he was always known as like a writer because, starting in the 50s with Outsider, and everybody always mentions Outsider. But anyway, I read fucking loads, most of these books, really. So I was all pre-internet for me, yeah. I mean, I didn't go into the internet until the year 2000. On the computers until the year 2000, learning the bloody thing. So I've been reading Wilson for years and years, yeah. Just having to get somebody to coincide in that van that went past, by the way. Delivery people. They've been at it like nobody's business. So you see wherever you come out, you know. You got their fucking creepy people, constantly around. This doesn't really matter. So anyway, but of course Colin Wilson did branch into other things, as people do. He obviously is going to get interviews, and he got TV work, and I think he was 42 or so when he did A Leap in the Dark, a program on the paranormal. That'd be back in 1977. I was 18, and it coincided with fucking Top of the Pops. Well, of course, I wasn't a punk at the time, so I was really, you're that age and you're kind of rabid about it. You're like, this is what I want to do, and but I was interested in ideas as well. I was a developing Wilson fanatic, I mean, I originally came across his books and him through he's got the Crime and Punishment magazines. The part works, He wrote all the introductions. You got Crimes and Trials and stuff. You got Trials, Trial and whatever, and various other sections. But he wrote all the intros, And this was when I was at school. This originally came out. I always released them a couple of times, a bit later. It was released again in 1975. Get through them again, and I got some then. I was reading it then, I remember. Well, later on, some years later, I picked up a whole bunch, cheap, because you end up losing them all, or whatever. Yeah, keep the side streets busy. And then came across his The Outsider, his first book. He wrote that when he was 23, published in whenever 56. He'd be 24 at the time. I was 17 at the time when I came across that in Danes Road Market in Dundee, cheap copy, and I also picked up his first novel, Ritual in the Dark, so that was handy, wasn't it? So I read that when I was 17 as well, I think. Read it again when I was 21. I read it numerous times. I was a fanatic. I liked his seriousness. He was brilliant. He was really like the most fucking serious, valid, important, serious writer, you know. He didn't fuck around. It was like, yeah, you just felt this bloke's really trying to get to the heart of things, you know. And he was an entertaining, interesting writer, you know. He's still around. He's still alive. But he's lost his voice. He's had a stroke. So as far as I know, that's it. His voice is gone. Yeah. He isn't that old. Well, he's old. He's old, but he's born in 1931. So I don't know what the fuck he is. I can't count. I'm too tired. He's 82 or whatever. But he seems to be still functioning. He's still completely compass mentis, as far as I know. He's still able to read. He goes for walks and takes his dog for a walk. And but his fucking voice is gone, yeah. Which is like a drag. He always had a very pleasant voice, yeah. Well spoken, ridiculously well spoken. Yeah, he's working class, and he just got rid of his accent to a preposterous degree. It's just now he. We're not talking like Brian Sewell here or something, yeah, but yeah. He almost archaic Brian Sewell, yeah. I can't ever tell it. It's just. Well, I think that's absolutely beautiful. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. Wilson was never quite that bad, but you often feel that I felt that, you know, there's elements of that. Yeah, not quite. But, yeah, anyway, get my drift. But that's not important right now. Anyway, I just went mad for Wilson, you know, after that, and 18, 19, and I'm picking up whatever I can, you know. I'm reading the philosopher, the mind parasites, and fuck me, and fuck me. Now that's an intercept. I was actually over there. I'm looking, pointing over here, and the intercept is actually for the gate. I've just realised that. Fire engines further along, that one, you know, and then the other one came, and I think, oh, not quite an intersect, but wait a minute, it was intersecting the bloody gate where it'd be going out. Fuck me. Yeah, mind parasites, and that's important now, you know. I talked about mind parasites, everybody talks about the archons, you know. The self-deceivers, the imposters, the narcissists, the sneaky aggressors, the mimics, the crisis actors. William Wilson. What the fuck, man? That was the thing with William Wilson before over the years, you know, because it was like the artist William Wilson, you know. I was always annoyed at myself, disappointed because I missed it. Yeah, I was at Bristol years and years ago, and I was at, going by Bristol Square, and it was like an exhibition for William Wilson. It was probably, I was either closed at the time, not finished, but just late closed, you know, and or I never had time or something, and you know, I meant to go back and forgot, and there was no internet then, you know, whatever, we're just looking up stuff, and you know, talking about this now, I've just realised that, you know, I've never actually remembered to look up the artist William Wilson. The other significance of William Wilson is, by the way, importantly, is the Edgar Allan Poe story. So I don't want to spoil it for you, even if I can adequately be daring. Yeah, you betcha. Even though I can adequately explain it. Being a bit short of sleep and all. Runny Guy Corner. Yeah, so, but the fact that it's, whether you know it or not, I mean, the fact that it made a big impression on me. A big impression. And again, I read it when I was 23. You know, the whole 23 thing. Colin Wilson writing outside on 23, and of course the 23 enigma. As I say, the whole 23 thing. Like you know, for me, started off by through reading Robert Anton Wilson finally in 1991 or so. So I had to use Cosmic Trigger one line around for a year before cheap edition I picked up before I started reading it, because I was still into Colin bloody Wilson. I was, you know, I was reading it. I read Beyond Cult twice, the book he sees well at the time. And that came out in 88 or 89, or was it 90? I think it was 88. And I read that twice, and turns out this he sees this as possibly his most important book for his ideas. You know, it's a good summing up his ideas sort of thing. Yeah, but this story, this boy, it really electrified me at the time. I was like, pow! I thought it was really significant, you know. I was, you know, through this being flooded by a sense of meaning experience, you know, just opened up vistas of. It just seemed so important, and I couldn't get my head around it. I couldn't put my finger on it exactly, you know, why I felt it was so important, and I realise now. You know, since discovering A Course in Miracles, and also Ken Carey, and so I'd read Freud, and I read some Teach Yourself Freud and that kind of thing. You know, when I was at school, it's still school to do that. You know, but I realised what it's really about is projection. It's about projection. The character in the story is tormented. He's basically stopped. He's tormented by this. Whether he's William Moulton, the other guy's William Moulton, I can't remember. You know, do reading it again, and but this guy is like his alter ego sort of thing. You know, Walter Ego. There's some musician or something called that. Local. Yeah, playing the pub in Victoria Street. So there's them again. So it was his nemesis, you know. This guy, his tormentor, you know. But it was the end of the story, the denouement of the story, you know. That was it was like wow, pow. I just knew. I'm really not going to watch Intersect, like, watch. In for the gate again. The opening. I'm just in two minds about telling you the actual ending, you know, but, if you want to read the story, you know. Can't be rational about this, I'm too tired. Sleepy. And but basically the emphasis is on this bloke just being himself, an aspect of himself, and murder. And about murdering yourself, the murder of yourself. So who murders who exactly, if that happens, but I think I'll let the cat out of the bag there. You can, if you don't know it, you can, if you're so inclined, you can find it for yourself. And I just knew at the time that, you know, this is it, this is what it's all about, you know. Somehow or other, some form or other, this is what it's all about. And I was right. In fact, this whole thing, as A Course in Miracles said, the world was made as an attack on God. It's actually the unconscious belief in having murdered God. That's why we're here, or we only think we're here, because none of this, and as Ike and others keep emphasising, is real. None of this is real. But as the Course in Miracles says, also says the motivation for this world is death. What is not love is murder. Statements like that, you know. Because the world, the whole universe, the whole phenomenal universe, formed out of the belief in having separated from God. Well, as Wapnick explains in Awaken from the Dream and other places, you know, we were at one with God in heaven, same thing, as the Christ, you know, but you call it your higher self or whatever, as you like, and whatever term appeals to you. It doesn't have to be in any sort of Christian terms, it doesn't stand for Christian stuff, anything. What's there that stands out? It's obvious, isn't it? Hoping they just sort of, I hope you'll think it's magic. You know, the fact they just do one after the other, you'll be like, how the fuck did they do that? And in fact, they just come one after the other. All these endless happenstance, you know, just the opposite where you're expected to be. You know, you're going to think it's some sort of super psychic. But how the fuck did they do that? They just did one after the other. Yeah, we were one with God in heaven, and as Wapnick puts it, the sonship, one of the aspects of the sonship, you know, one with God in heaven, had a thought. You know, I wonder what it would be like to separate from, what would it be like to be in a different state, you know? Wondered about, you know, life apart from heaven. What would that be? Let's check this out. Fucking good one, eh? Can you believe this? It's Stasi Central, eh? And as soon as you know, this aspect of the sonship thought this, the thought shot like a lightning bolt, streaked like a lightning bolt through heaven, and that was the beginning of the separation, in which a seemingly separate universe was made, and the universe formed, and everything in the universe formed, and the world formed, and then the evolution, the dream of evolution, and living in a body and being a body and believing we're bodies, and all this was actually made to hide from God, as outlandish as that might sound. Guy with his doggy now. It's all fucking go, isn't it? So that's the meaning of the statement. The world was based on an attack on God. That unconsciously, you know, deep unconscious, we believe that God is angry, furious, murderous for us having separated from God, for having betrayed Him, for actually having murdered God. We believe we actually murdered God. Let's take the guy in the red here. Right? Let's close the guy in the red. We believe we actually murdered God to get here, to be here. That's the origin of the one or the other kill or be killed psychology behind the world's thought system. Of course, this whole thought system. Victims and victimizers, one or the other, kill or be killed. Because it reflects the original ontological separation from God. A separation that never really happened, but it seems to have happened. You know, I mean, all this seems, you know, very real, as I well know. Whereas the whole thing is actually made up. The whole thing is just a hallucination, a mass hallucination. I mean, I actually came to this years after other people, certainly the course, and people writing about the course, and students of the course, and Of course, the Miracles was originally published in 1975, 76. I think it was offset litho copies or something originally in 75, but it was published in 76. People have been writing it for years, about it for years before Ike appeared on the scene. But it is good the way he's put a whole, whole fucking bunch of stuff together, and this guy again. And related it to so many current aspects of this whole twisted system. The emphasis on left brain consciousness, and Colin Wilson's been writing about that for years. Like 10, 15 years, whatever, before Ike ever started writing about this. It's partly a matter of when people are born, when they discover things and get into it. And Ike's no different from anybody else in that sense. I mean, he's older than me. He's a bit older than me. I was born at the end of 1958. December, closer to the end of December, closer to 1959, and I forget Ike's birthday. I've forgotten, but he was born in 52, wasn't he? Is he like June or March or something? I get mixed up with Colin Wilson, funnily enough. He's one of them. Colin Wilson's Cancer, that's his star sign, if you're into that sort of thing. And there's nothing wrong with it. Both of them take it seriously. Both of them from Leicester, funnily enough. Colin Wilson and David Icke. Because there's a lot of similar themes in their work, There's a lot, as I've just said, there's a whole lot of similar themes in a lot of themes, similar themes in Ike's work and the Course of Miracles, as well as Ken Carey. I mean, his stuff, the Starstream Transmissions, that came out in published in 1982, so it was probably channeled well before that. Channeled material, let's talk about the world being a hologram and a hologrammatic world, universe, and whatever. And there was other books in between, and then the culmination was Starship, the Third Millennium, now just called the Third Millennium, has been for years. And so, is this thing on? And that elaborated on it. Of course, that was about the whole Mayan thing as well, about how it converged with other things, other prophecies, Christian prophecy as well, of the millennium, and as far as everybody's concerned, it never happened. Even Wobnick talks about this whole, he didn't go into the whole galactic alignment thing, but just the fact that, the notion that just that they're going to be changes, converging, everything sort of happening at once, converging with, astronomical alignments. It's absurd. He meant that as much because there's nothing to do with stuff, things outside yourself, lights, headlights, for this. Same by the gate now. Same shit. Distracted again. Because the world is just a projection. As the Course said, there's nothing outside yourself, and everything takes place in the mind. So the notion that there could be these outside events that somehow rearrange what's in this big way. What's anyway, let's forget that analogy. Don't let's elaborate on that, it's crap. Metaphor, analogy, whichever one it is. What's going on over there? What's your corner? That's one of them as well. It's one of they. That's what actually reminds you of past backing up when people sitting in the dark in Dunedin Street. The street off my road. The road I stay in. It's constant anchoring. See? One of them again. Yeah, so as what as the course emphasises, and as what Nick says, I think I personally emphasises, there's nothing outside yourself. The whole thing is just a projection, a mass hallucination. So I'm going off at tangents here, aren't I? I wonder why. There's no let up, is there, really? Yeah, for when you might be coming out. There's very little. Red top. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's not let up at all, is there? There's no actual spare minute for where I'd be there and going out where somebody isn't popping in and out or doing some weird shit or coming in or passing or constant gaslighting, keep you guessing, whatever, you know. One thing after another, you know. Preoccupying their time and their lives, you know, just fucking pointlessly, you know. So we'll get somebody syncing with her when she gets to the gate. We'll find out, yeah. Again, pointless, but you just get sucked in. You just get hooked in. You think, well, let's see it, folks. You know, oh, she's gone that side. Assume she's gone in the centre. Again, you can't assume it's for everybody. Yeah. I say yes. Yeah, go back. So we now believe is God is out for blood. God is actually looking for us. He's hunting us down. Doesn't know where we are, but he is. He's looking for us, and he is pissed. He's going to get us, you know, eventually, one way or another, you know. Because red and black. Because you know, the body dies. You believe it, you know. You believe you're trapped in the body at the same time as the body's going to die in any case. So you know, either way, you're fucked. You know, from the ego's point of view, identifying with the body, and you know, God's going to get you anyway. So we've all got this absolute terror of God, of love, basically. You know, because this whole thing is based on, you know, this fear. It's hatred. You know, it's special love and hate. It's all. Unconsciously it's hatred, but below that is fear. It's actually a fear God and love. Yeah. So we believe God is out to hunt us down, and is hunting us down. You know, as I said, as the course says, the world in the world of bodies, the whole phenomenal universe, what the fuck, was made to hide from God, made to attack on God, and so this situation, you know, this these squads, you know, these your embryo little serial killers here, your pseudo-cyclists, and your small-time game hunters here, you know, you sort of, they're actually an inversion. You know, the archons are always an inversion of. They're actually an inversion, a mimic of their own projected fears. Being on the attack all the time, doing, is actually an expression of their unconscious guilt and fear, which they project their belief in sin onto other people, everybody else. Selected targets, people, whatever, and through projection, as I say, repression, and the projection, this magical process of projection, what they refuse to see in themselves is now they now magically see in other people. Which is why they're so rigidly self-righteous, tediously, rigidly. I'm distracted. Rigidly self-righteous, because they're locked in this. It's an expression of their rigid defences, like any narcissist, borderline patient, whatever, you know. They're locked into their defences, and what's the other side? And this repeating loop, because you just keep repeating this guy's paying me too much attention, isn't he? They're absolutely stuck in this repeating loop, just go round and round, literally going nowhere. Yeah, a real tale told by an idiot, signifying nothing. That's all that amounts to. And they just can't get outside it. They just can't see outside it. They're just repeating the unholy instinct, as we all do, to one degree or another. The unholy instinct from God is reflecting the original separation. The moment of murder, belief in murder. People will walk the dog here, won't they? I just want to see what else comes. I'm expected to be coming out. Somebody else coming in. I must have a knack for it. And this side. It looked like it was going out there. Changed my mind. And this side. Who knows? So all this guilt that they got to project, because of this unconscious fear and this repression, and what they refused to, what with them refusing to job. That's a company actually next to me across the road. I would have been just working out there, wouldn't I? If I had been me. literally across the road from me, where I live. I'll show you it one day. I'll show you it later on if I remember. Trouble is, I'll be back in the dark, yeah. Corner as well. Surprise, surprise, eh? Then this side. Guys fucking back. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, they're always bang on time, aren't they? Which is why, so I've heard, I don't know any of them personally, you hear about it, you know, a lot of these people are criminals, or as ex-former FBI agent,